Oscar and Flowerhorn, two of the most iconic cichlids in the aquarium world. They both have quite a lot of things they share in common. They are smart, feisty, and full of great personality, and they are both water puppies. But when two water puppies clash to be the best one, which is the best? The Oscar or the Flowerhorn? This is Taj Mahal Aquatics, and this is the ultimate showdown of Oscar and Flowerhorn. We are finding out who really deserves the crown to be the best fish to have. Wanna know who's the best? Let's start the showdown. So how does the showdown will work here? Well, I'm gonna judge these two across 5 rounds. Looks, compatibility, tank requirements, availability, and price. Each winner in this round gets a point, and at the end, we'll see who really takes the crown to be the best. So that's how the showdown will go. And are you ready? Let's go! Round 1, looks. And I guess I can see a clear winner here. For Oscar, it's not too shabby. Bright orange pattern on black or white. It's still pretty cool though. There's nothing to complain about the look, and if you ask me if they're still awesome or not, I would definitely say yes. So for looks, Oscar is still quite solid here, as their looks are still pretty awesome to look at. But when talking about Flowerhorn, now we are talking about the next level of awesomeness. They are bright, flashy, and has crazy pattern, and most importantly, they are one of a kind. In other words, they are unique, thanks to the hump on their head. In case you wanna know, that hump is called the nuchal hump. And there's also another name for that hump, which I suggest you read it yourself, so you don't think I said something else. So for looks, Flowerhorn appears to be more superior as they offer more unique and flashy looks. So for this round, I guess you already know who will snatch the first point. Oscar looks fine, they are still awesome in a natural way, but if we talk about the real deal awesomeness, Flowerhorn really says it all. So points for Flowerhorn. So the score now, 1 for Flowerhorn, 0 for Oscar. And now let's carry on to the next round. Carry on to round 2, compatibility. Now I know these two have tempers, but that doesn't say they are not compatible with other fish, right? But which one is better at making friends? For Oscar, yeah, they can be a bit temperamental sometimes, but they can still make friends with other fish. As long as you pick the right friend for them, they can surprisingly go along just fine. Think of them as Rottweilers. They look scary, but in reality, they just wanna hang out. And here's the video if you are looking for a friend for your Oscar. I'll leave a link in the iCard. So can they be friends with other fish? Yes. But how about Flowerhorn? Well, they are the solo player in the fish keeping world, which basically says there's no such thing as friendship with this fish. They are way too aggressive to live with other fish. So to simply say, they don't do friendship. So don't expect them to make friends with other fish. They don't recognize a thing called friendship. Even if you force this fish to watch every episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic from Season 1 to Season 9, they would still never recognize what friendship is. So for this round, it's clearly the Oscar's turn to take the points. So point for Oscar, and now the score is equal. One for Oscar, and one for Flowerhorn from the previous round. And now let's carry on to another round. Moving on to round 3 of this showdown, the tank. As if you want to keep them, you have to know their tank requirement, right? For tank size, well, some people say that Oscar need at least 75 gallons. They really thrive in 100 gallons or more. While Flowerhorn, they can live happily in 75 gallons since they are solo fish. Filter requirements are no different from the two. Both need a strong filtration, like canister or some filter. And you really need those, as trust me, these two poop a lot. And for the decorative part of their tank, just keep things simple and no need to go wild. Oscar loves to rearrange anything in your tank, whether you like it or not. While Flowerhorn, they like to bulldoze your tank like if it's a construction site. And actually, the decor that you can put in your tank is not much of a difference. For substrate, you could either go with sand or fine gravel, and for hardscapes, some solid rocks would be fine, as long as it has smooth surface. Can you add plant to their tank? Probably, but it's a bit of a challenge, plus not many people do that, I guess. And they might destroy it within 5 minutes if you pick the wrong plant. So for this round, it's a tough one. Their tank requirements are no much of a different, only the size of the tank that sets these two apart. This round is too close to call, so I'll give it a draw. And for both fish, they only score half of the point. And maybe let's carry on to the next round, and maybe one of them could put a fight in the next round. Right, before we go to the next round, let me give you a quick fact break. Did you know that Oscar can actually spit water? Yeah, this is true. They can literally shoot water, and this is their clever trick to get your attention to feed them. Pretty smart, right? And did you know that Flowerhorn are actually man-made? Yeah, this is also true. They are man-made hybrids created in the 90s in Malaysia and Thailand. Hybrids of different cichlid species to have this one unique fish. Pretty cool, right? And if you find it cool, hit the like button right now, and let's carry on to the next round. Round 4, availability. As when you buy a fish, you definitely want the fish to be easy to find, right? For Oscar, they are quite easy to find. From small aquarium shops, big aquarium shops, and even chain pet stores. You don't have to go treasure hunt to get them. Sure, they are not as widely available as guppies, but if you need one, you don't have to do some Easter egg hunt at least. But what about Flowerhorn? Are they easy to find? Well, they are like a rare drop in a gacha game. Not every store might have them. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Kinda like seasonal fruit. You may want to go to a big aquarium stores or a fish store that does sell quite a lot of unique fish. And if you want rare color morphs, you might have to go to specialized Flowerhorn shop where they do sell them. So for round 4, it's another point for Oscar, as you can find them easier. So Oscar takes the point, and now the score for both fish are 2.5 for Oscar and 1.5 for Flowerhorn. And let's wrap this showdown with round 5. Moving on to the final round, price. As the last thing you want to know when purchasing a fish is the price, right? For Oscar, they are relatively affordable. They are easier to find and they won't bust your wallet. And since you normally find them quite small at the store, it clearly makes sense why you can find them cheaper. So price-wise, Oscar is quite cheap, although it's not as cheap as betta fish. For Flowerhorn, yeah, they are the exact opposite. They are anything but wallet friendly. They are way more expensive than Oscar, especially the rare color one and the high grade one. You could probably spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of money. So yeah, say goodbye to your paycheck. So for the final round, Oscar wraps the showdown with the final point, and for the final score is 3.5 for Oscar and 1.5 for Flowerhorn. And this score wraps up this showdown. So what can we conclude here? For looks, Flowerhorn takes the first point. For compatibility, Oscar also scores a point. For Tink, it's a draw for both fish, as there is not much of a difference. But for availability and price, it's Oscar that appears more superior. And with the final score of 3.5 for Oscar and 1.5 for Flowerhorn, it makes Oscar the winner of this showdown. But does that mean Flowerhorn is just an overrated fish? I don't think so. Saying a fish is overrated is a subjective thing. Some will say Flowerhorn is overrated, while others will say no. For me personally, they're not overrated, they're just special. While Oscar, they would make a great fish to have with a much better value too. You can keep them with other fish, plus you can get them easier. So yes, the clear winner is Oscar in this showdown, but that doesn't say that Flowerhorn are bad. If you want a charming interactive water puppy that can be nice to other fish, get Oscar. But if you want a flashy and one-of-a-kind unique Frankenstein fish, get Flowerhorn. But now, it's your turn to decide the real winner. So who do you think is the real winner here? Oscar or Flowerhorn? Vote now in the comments, and let's settle this once and for all. So that's it, the epic showdown of Oscar and Flowerhorn. Two water puppies that was so popular in the hobby. One is known for being a literal water puppy, and the other for being a Frankenstein water puppy. But no matter what you pick, these two water puppies will always be a great fish to have, as they will amuse you with their great personalities. And that's a wrap for this video. And are you on Team Oscar or Flowerhorn? Let me know in the comment section below, and give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and share this video to your friends that love these two fish. Subscribe this channel if you want to see more fun fish content, as I will bring more fun fish content in the future. Thanks for watching my aquatic friends, and have a wonderful aquatic life. See you next time.